everybody, Bob Stafford here, Trade-Master Bob, and today we're going to assemble the main building structure for Atlantic Hosiery Company. And in part 3 we're going to be talking about the installation of the roof. So now let's go on and let's continue with part 2. Now that I got all of my sides painted, window shades installed, it's time to start putting my sides together. And found this nifty product made by Bachmann. It's magnetic, perfect 90-degree corners here, and that just comes right into there. And it's hold your corner together and get them all too close together. They just want to all connect together with the magnets there. Just set that there. And it's stuck together. Get our 90-degree angle. That on the back side. See how they just came right in there together. Now let's look at our joint. Get everything lined up well. Do the same thing again. Going to put our 90-degree angle up here at the top. Put this to the back. Just a little bit higher so we build that window together. Here we go. Make sure we got everything lined up here real well. Okay, there we are. Next we're going to take our cement. Got some styrene tack-it 2 plastic welder. Forget who makes this. I found it at the hobby shop. JM Hobby Supply. Okay. Use our plastic weld up the back side here. And then make sure we just sort of pinch this all together in the middle there. Actually, let's try another one of these in the middle. I'll hold it in. Yeah, that helps. We'll put some and I'll just let this dry. And I really do like these new Bachmann gluing jigs. Sure make it a lot easier to line things up. In order to give a sense of there being a working factory on the inside of my Atlantic hosiery mill, I went online. You'll find a lot of photos from the Triangle Shirt factory fire in Brooklyn, and I downloaded photos of the inside of that. It's a clothing mill, and I went into my Microsoft Word program and I put the photos in there and sized them so that they would fit on the inside of the building behind the windows. And I cut them out and I glued them onto a piece of mat board. I took the mat board and I painted the mat board flat black first, and then I used double-sided tape, and I attached my pictures there, and then we're just going to go and fit right in here. I sized this so I can put a little bend in it, have it fit right in here. Then I've got a second piece of mat board. It's also painted black, and that goes across here. Next I'm going to put some Woodland Scenics plug and play LED lights, a couple little ones up here to illuminate that, so you'll be able to look through the windows on the finished model and see that there's workers on the inside. My next step here was to install a couple of Woodland Scenics plug and play LED stick-on lights. These are so simple to use. They have pretty well revolutionized the whole model railroad layouts throughout the world now, with their just a LED light. They've got 3M adhesive on the back. You just peel the paper off and then you stick them where you want them. And then they've got these nice plugs that plug into ports. And then the ports will plug into a power supply. And you have lights. And the resistors and everything are built right into them here. So there's no soldering in resistors in line. Just makes a very, very simple, easy system. Now we're ready to start working on putting the roof on the main part of the building. I've taken roof panels here, and first I spray painted them with flat black, and then I went and I misted them with a gray primer, light gray primer, after the black had dried, and broke up that solid black color. And after we put them on the roof here, then we're going to be using some pastel chalks or Bragdon chalks, and we're going to put some color into the roof and break it up. Well, I know it looks like overkill, but I needed a clamp to hold the sides in tight against the sides while the styrene cement set up. I used Tester's tube cement for this. Put on a 3x5 card and then applied it down the channel with a toothpick and put my roof on there, and realized I needed something, and none of the modeling clamps I had was long enough, so I had to resort to a big old lumber clamp, and it's working. I just glue one side at a time, and then I'll go, after I've left this sit for maybe half hour or more, make sure it's set up real well, then I'll go clamp on the other side. I've installed the roof on Atlantic Hosiery, and it's just not very impressive. It just doesn't have any texture. I guess you could say no pizzazz to it. Even once I was to put weathering chalks across here and bring some coloring out, I still just don't think I'd be very happy with the looks. See here, it's just very, very plain looking. So what I decided to do is I ordered from Builders and Scale some of their shingles. There's shingle material right here. Comes in as sheets, and you just peel them off and you apply them very easily. There is to it, just lift them up, pull them off. Very easy to apply, self-adhesive on the bottom. And it is Builders and Scale slate shingles. They do not have the color that I normally use in stock, a gray color, so I had to get the light shale. And I highly recommend these from Builder and Scale for anyone who wants to do a slate roof. There are a couple of other companies out there too that offer slate shingles. Builder and Scale is a local company for me here in Washington State. They're maybe 15 miles away. This concludes part 2 of the video series on building Atlantic hosiery. And in part 3 we're going to cover the installation of the slate shingles and the painting of the slate shingles. Hope you found this video to be useful, and if so, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on part 3. Thank you.